In the past 48 hours, first responders have had to think outside the box in the wake of the blizzard. And for one man here in Coventry, the only way out of his home wasn't by ambulance, but by canoe. When there's a will, there's a way.
It's pretty creative. It was a good idea on their part because what's going to go better in the snow than a canoe, right?
Coventry Fire called in for a well-being check for an elderly male right after daylight. Chief Kevin Cady says his Flat River Road home was a third of a mile from the curb.
When the crews got there, the driveway was unplowed and all the trees were overgrown, heavily, kind of sagging down over the driveway. So there was no way of getting apparatus in the driveway.
Central Coventry Fire, Engine 7 and Rescue 4 were called in with the Department of Public Works. It was all hands on deck. But even with a backhoe, they had no quick way of getting in.
They had a canoe hanging up in the shed, and they got a little creative, and the guys put them in the canoe and dragged them all the way out to as far as where the backhoe could make it. And then they hooked them onto the backhoe, and the backhoe pulled them the remaining way all the way out to Flat River Road.
Chief Kady says that quick thinking likely shaved off critical time.
Probably an hour and a half at least.
The elderly man was transported to a local hospital in stable condition. Chief says this incident was just one of the many outside-the-box rescues crews responded to.
Plowed out 3 giant driveways myself, over 200-300 feet long, just to get patients out of their house and get the rescues to the door. We've been creative for a couple of days here, I'll tell you that.
Now, Chief Cady's also asking residents to clear out any of their fire hydrants if it's safely to do so, and be careful with your generators. In Coventry, Leanna Falk.
You're watching